So we met Dwight Sullivan about, 5 years ago, 4 years ago, something like that. Yeah, he does a lot of gigs around Sarasota, and he plays a lot of Irish music. He plays the Great American Songbook, Sinatra, and some jazz and stuff. And so he told us he wanted to do some old cowboy tunes today, and he asked us to sit in with him, which we gladly said yes. So some of these old cowboy tunes I remember when I was a kid, because my dad liked cowboy tunes. And so it was fun learning them and getting them out and learning the harmony and stuff, and some good old songs out there.
Okay, this is an old traditional song called Old Chisholm Trail. The Old Chisholm Trail went from a spot called Red River Junction right up on the Texas-Oklahoma border, and it went up to Wichita, Kansas, which is, anybody know why it wanted to go to Wichita, Kansas? This is a cattle running trail, is where how they took the cattle from the ranches in Texas to the actually probably need to cut the guitar a little bit on the monitor, because I hear it's feeding back. So it's how they took the cattle to market from the Texas ranches. So what do you think was in Wichita? It was the railroad. So anyway, that's the Old Chisholm Trail. It's a traditional cowboy tune. Well, come along, boys, and listen to my trail, and I'll tell you what my troubles on the Old Chisholm Trail. Come a tie-yi, yippee, yippee, yay, yippee, yay. Come a tie-yi, yippee, yippee, yay. With a $10 horse and a $40 saddle, I started in herding them longhorn cattle. Come a tie-yi, yippee, yippee, yay, yippee, yay. Come a tie-yi, yippee, yippee, yay. Well, I'm up in the morning before daylight. Before I get to sleep, the moon shines bright. Come a tie-yi, yippee, yippee, yay, yippee, yay. Come a tie-yi, yippee, yippee, yay. It's bacon and beans most every day. We'll soon be eating this prairie hay. Come a tie-yi, yippee, yippee, yay, yippee, yay. Come a tie-yi, yippee, yippee, yay. With my seat in the saddle and my hand on the horn, the best cow puncher that was ever born. Come a tie-yi, yippee, yippee, yay, yippee, yay. Come a tie-yi, yippee, yippee, yay. Well, me and my boss, we had a little spat, so I hit him in the face with my 10-gallon hat. Come a tie-yi, yippee, yippee, yay, yippee, yay. Come a tie-yi, yippee, yippee, yay. Oh, I'm gonna sell my horse and I'm gonna sell my saddle, 'cause I'm sick and tired of punching them longhorn cattle. Come a tie-yi, yippee, yippee, yay, yippee, yay. Come a tie-yi, yippee, yippee, yay. Come a tie-yi, yippee, yippee, yay, yippee, yay. Come a tie-yi, yippee, yippee, yay. There's a lot of come a tie-yi, yippee in that song. Just keeps on going. All right, this is another traditional tune. We're going to do a whole bunch of cowboy tunes today, and I want to, before but we're going to do some Hollywood cowboy, we're going to do some Broadway cowboy, and we're just going to have a grand old time here. These are, you love them? Well, we're not going to do, I don't have any Glenn Campbell, actually. But,
no rhinestones, too.
I don't look that good in a jumpsuit, I'll tell you.
He did look okay in a jumpsuit.
Yes.
Back then.
All right, this is another traditional tune called Red River Valley. It's about from that same spot where the Chisholm Trail started, and this is a song everybody knows, so I'd invite you to sing along if you feel like it. For a long time, my darling, I've waited for the sweet words you never would say. Now at last all my fond hopes have vanished, for they say you are going away. Come and sit by my side if you love me. Do not hasten to bid me adieu. Just remember the Red River Valley and the cowboy that loved you so true. From this valley they select you are going. I will miss your bright eyes and sweet smile, for you take with you all of the sunshine that has brightened my days for a while. Come and sit by my side if you love me. Do not hasten to bid me adieu. Just remember the Red River Valley and the cowboy that loved you so true. As you go to your home by the ocean, may you never forget the sweet hours that we spent in the Red River Valley, deep in love as we sat mid the flowers. Come and sit by my side if you love me. Do not hasten to bid me adieu. Just remember the Red River Valley and the cowboy that loved you so true. And the cowboy that loved you so true. Thank you. All right, now we're going to go to a Hollywood cowboy here. Who's Gene Autry? Anybody remember Gene Autry? Oh, yeah, wonderful Hollywood cowboy there. He was done by Gene Autry with Ray Whitley in 1939, this song. It's called I'm Back in the Saddle, and this is another song that people should sing along with if you enjoy it. I'm back in the saddle again, out where a friend is a friend, where the longhorn cattle feed on the lowly gypsum weed. I'm back in the saddle again, I'm riding the range once more, toting my old 44, where you sleep out every night and the only law is right. I'm back in the saddle again. Whoopee-tie-yi-yo, rocking to and fro. I'm back in the saddle again. Whoopee-tie-yi-yay, I go my way. I'm back in the saddle again. Whoopee-tie-yi-yo, rocking to and fro. I'm back in the saddle again. Whoopee-tie-yi-yay, I go my way. I'm back in the saddle again. Yeah, I'm back in the saddle again. I need to just check my guitar. This heat makes the guitar go very, very flat. Hold on just a moment.
This is a family affair here.
I want to mind that.
They won't get this. some old cowboy came up to me and he said, "Hey, darling, how do you like your eggs in the morning?" And I said, "Unfertilized."
All right, well, this is a good time to introduce our Tumblewood trio here. Tumbleweed trio, that's not Tumblewood. All right, I get a mulligan on that one. This is time to introduce our Tumbleweed trio on stage here. On my right, your left, is Carolyn from Calico Canyon here.
Thank you.
Playing the Fender bass and doing harmony, doing a beautiful harmony there with me. And on my left and your right is Jericho Junction Jim, playing that pretty looking Gretsch Electromatic there. I'll tell you, that's a new guitar with a whammy bar. And I told him he has full license to use the whammy bar as much as he likes. It goes with cowboy songs very, very well. And me, well, you could just call me One-Eyed Jack. I can explain that. Sullivan means one eye, man with one eye. All right, this is a song by Don Gibson, and it was done in 1957, I think it is, with Chet Atkins. Everybody's going out and having fun. I'm just a fool for staying home and having none. I can't get over how she set me free. Oh, lonesome me. A bad mistake I'm making by just hanging around. I know that I should have some fun and paint the town. A lovesick fool is blind and just can't see. Oh, lonesome me. Well, I'll bet she's not like me. She's out and fancy free, and she's flirting with the boys with all her charm. But I still love her so, and brother, don't you know, I'd welcome her right back here in my arms. Well, there must be some way I can lose these lonesome blues. Forget about the past and find somebody new. I've thought of everything from A to Z. Oh, lonesome me. Take it, Jim. Doesn't he tickle them strings purty? Well, I'll bet she's not like me. She's out and fancy free. She's flirting with the boys with all her charms. But I still love her so, and brother, don't you know, I'd welcome her right back here in my arms. Well, there must be some way I can lose these lonesome blues. Forget about the past and find somebody new. I've thought of everything from A to Z. Oh, lonesome me. Oh, lonesome me. One more time. Oh, lonesome me. Now, you may not know this, but I threw a couple curves at Carolyn and Jim then. I did not do that as we agreed. But I'll tell you, these guys are real troopers. These are fine musicians. They went right along with it. They didn't miss a hitch. Let's have a hand for Carolyn and Jim. I am so lucky to be playing with these folks. All right, we're going from Hollywood cowboys now to Broadway cowboys. This is a song from a musical called Paint Your Wagon in 1951, the year I was born. So it's a very fine vintage.
Wow, you're old.
I know, I'm an old fart. I'm an old cowhand.
I didn't know.
It's called They Call the Wind Mariah, and it was actually done by the Kingston Trio, but they did it kind of differently than they did it in the musical. It was a little closer to the musical version. Way out here they've got a name, wind and rain and fire. Rain is Tess, the fire is Joe, and they call the wind Mariah. Mariah blows the stars around, sends the clouds a-flying. Mariah makes the mountains sound like folks was up there dying. Mariah, 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 they call the wind Mariah. Mariah, Mariah, they call the wind Mariah. Before I heard Mariah's name and heard her wail and whining, I had a gal and she had me, and the sun was always shining. But then one day I left that gal, I left her far behind me. Now I'm so lost, so low down lost, not even God can find me. Mariah, 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 they call the wind Mariah. Mariah, 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 they call the wind Mariah. Out here they've got a name for rain, wind and fire only. But when you're lost and all alone, there ain't no word but lonely. I feel just like the restless wind without a star to guide me. Mariah, blow my love to me, I need her here beside me. Mariah, 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 they call the wind Mariah. Mariah, Mariah, blow my love to me. Thank you. All right, now we're back to a Hollywood cowboy here named Roy Rogers. Ray Rogers.
Hey there, Ray.
Roy Rogers, yes.
Yeah.
And this was from a movie called Hollywood Canteen. But it became one of his signature songs. It really kind of his signature song, other than a song we're doing a little bit later. It was actually written by Cole Porter in 1934 for a movie that never got made called Adios Argentina. But it was put on the shelf for 10 years until Hollywood Canteen came along. And Roy Rogers sang it in that. There's a wonderful YouTube of him doing it in that movie. Anyway, so it's, again, it's one of those Hollywood. It's called Don't Fence Me In. And again, sing along with it if you feel like it. Carolyn just saved me. Oh, give me land, lots of land, under starry skies above. Don't fence me in. Let me ride through the wide open country that I love. Don't fence me in. Let me be by myself in the evening breeze. Listen to the murmur of the cottonwood trees. Send me off forever, but I ask you please, don't fence me in. Just turn me loose, let me straddle my old saddle underneath the western skies. Oh, my cayuse, let me wander over yonder till I see the mountains rise. I want to ride to the ridge where the west commences, gaze at the moon till I lose my senses. Can't look at hovels and I can't stand fences. Don't fence me in. Give me land, lots of starry skies above. Don't fence me in. Let me ride through the wide open country that I love. Don't fence me in. Let me be by myself in the evening breeze. Listen to the murmur of the cottonwood trees. Send me off forever, but I ask you please, don't fence me in. Just turn me loose, let me straddle my old saddle underneath the western sky. On my cayuse, let me wander over yonder till I see the mountains rise. I want to ride to the ridge where the west commences, gaze at the moon till I lose my senses. I can't look at hovels and I can't stand fences. Don't fence me in. Don't fence me in. Thank you. Roy Rogers, I tell you, I watched him. I spent way too much time watching TV as a kid. And I remember him every Saturday morning with he and Jim Brady. Jim Brady was his sidekick. It wasn't Gabby Hayes. That was in the movies. On TV it was Jim Brady, and he drove this Jeep called Nellie Bell. So you'd see Roy Rogers riding off on Trigger, and Jim Brady driving off on Nellie Bell. Of course, he's cursing the Jeep all the time because it was always breaking down.
Pat Brady.
He didn't really need to.
Pat Brady. Pat.
Oh, Pat Brady. That's right, Pat Brady. All right, this is a song by Hank Williams. We're just going to take it a little bit softer now for a song. Hear that lonesome whippoorwill, he sounds too blue to fly. Midnight train is winding low. I'm so lonesome I could cry. I've never seen a night so long when time goes crawling by. The moon just went behind the cloud to hide its face and cry. Did you ever see a robin weep when leaves began to die? That means he's lost his will to live. I'm so lonesome I could cry. The silence of a fallen star lights up the purple sky. As I wonder where you are, I'm so lonesome I could cry. right, here's a song from 1949 by Stan Jones, and I think this may just be about everybody's favorite cowboy song. I couldn't do a cowboy set without doing this song. It's called Ghost Riders in the Sky. An old cowpoke went riding out one dark and windy day. Upon a ridge he rested as he went along his way. When all at once a mighty herd of red-eyed cows he saw, a-plowing through the ragged skies and up a cloudy road. Their brands were still on fire, and their hoofs were made of steel. Their horns were black and shiny, and their hot breath he could feel. A bolt of fear went through him as they thundered through the sky, for he saw the riders coming hard and heard their mournful cry. Yippee-yi-oh! Yippee-yi-yay! Ghost riders in the sky. Yippee-yi-oh! Yippee-yi-oh! Yippee-yi-yay! Yippee-yi-yay! Ghost riders in the sky. Their faces gone, their eyes were blurred, their shirts were soaked with sweat. They're riding hard to catch that herd, but they ain't caught 'em yet. They have to ride forever on that range up on the sky, on horses breathing fire. As they ride, I hear them cry. Yippee-yi-oh! Yippee-yi-oh! Ghost riders in the sky. Yippee-yi-oh! Yippee-yi-oh! Yippee-yi-yay! Ghost riders in the sky. By him, and he heard one call his name. If you want to save your soul a-riding on this range, then cowboy, change your ways today, or with us you will ride, trying to catch the devil's herd across the endless sky. Yippee-yi-oh! Yippee-yi-oh! Yippee-yi-yay! Ghost riders in the sky. Yippee-yi-oh! Yippee-yi-oh! Yippee-yi-yay! Yippee-yi-yay! Ghost riders you very much. I don't need to tell you, we had a lot of fun putting that song together. I'll tell you. It's all in the timing.
Okay. Even I remember this next song here.
All right, here's another song to sing along with. And this is the other Roy Rogers song. Roy Rogers and Dale Evans wrote it and sang it, and they sang it every single week on TV. And I hope you're going to sing along with us and with it and join us. And this is how we're going to kind of say thank you for listening.
Adios, right? Adios.
Yes.
Yeah, and right after this, we're going to have hands around the lake. So if after this song, if you want to get up, meet us at the water, we're going to join hands and take this really cool picture, and it'll get posted on the website. So.
Happy trails to you until we meet again. Happy trails to you. Keep smiling until then. Who cares about the clouds when we're together? Just sing a song and bring the sunny weather. Happy trails to you till we meet again. Happy trails to you until we meet again. Happy trails to you. Keep smiling until then. Who cares about the clouds when we're together? Just sing a song and bring the sunny weather. Happy trails to you till we meet again. Thank you so much for listening. It was a real pleasure to be here. And please give us a hand for Carolyn, Jim.
Thank you.
I'm so grateful.
Dwight Sullivan, One-Eyed Jack.
Thank you.
Thank you. We'll be having some more music at 12:30. So why don't you go down by the lake there and get yourself in that picture. So if you want to check in the Nature Center for